So this morning I was encouraged by a friend of mine who has been working very hard with the continuous glucose monitor to get her blood sugars down. And she's been using whole grains, whole foods, no added animal fats or oils, and she's doing really well with it. And she doesn't particularly like oatmeal, so she decided to do it with whole grains that she could find in our stores here. She's been having really good luck with it, and she's been cooking these grains up in batches so that she can add them to her salads and her meals during the day, or use them as a cereal in the morning instead of oats, because she doesn't care that much for oats. I was thinking back to Dr. Michael Greger's nutritionfacts.org, and he talks about something called a brawl, B-R-O-L, a brawl, in which he has a mixture of barley, rye, oats, and lentils. And I ran out of barley, so in this first pan, I'm using red spring wheat, and it's just still soaking up a little bit of the moisture. It's almost done. In the middle pan is my lentils. These are green lentils, and they are organic French green lentils, but you can use any kind of lentils, and the black lentils are especially good. They're really high in nutrients. This is oat groats in the back. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's done cooking. It's waiting for the others. And this one is rye in front of me here, and still soaking up a little bit of the moisture. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of water still left in that. They generally take about 45 minutes, but I cooked them all separately for the first time around, because I don't know if they all take the same amount of time. So once I have them all cooked, I'll separate them into containers that contain equal amounts of each, and that will be a base for a number of different recipes on their site, but it can be a base just simply for a morning cereal. If you are somebody making this combination or a combination of whole grains and lentils like this, and you are gluten intolerant or wheat intolerant, or you have a sensitivity to it, you have the option of using, in place of the wheat, sorghum. These are sorghum groats. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but they're kind of little roundish things. Okay, these next to it is our buckwheat groats, and buckwheat groats have a little bit of a almost triangular shape to them. It's kind of a funny shape, but that could be used in place of the rye or the barley or the wheat. You can still use oats. In this case, I could have substituted, let's turn that over. That was the organic red spring wheat I substituted for the barley. And because I'm testing to see if my wheat sensitivity has improved or gotten better, the jury's still out on it for me. I'm wondering if some of my increasing discomfort is from that or something else that I'm doing. But I could have used spelt kernels. Wheat berry is another one that I can get at my food store, health food store that has things in bulk. There's the rye, there's the oat groats, and there's the French green lentils. Okay. Also on a recent program, it was a continuing medical education program for physicians. I listened to this Friday. Dr. Greger was talking about the top foods and spices that you can use to stimulate the GLP receptors, like the drug Ozempic, which is designed for weight control and weight loss. And the two foods that work the best are going to be any kind of groats, which would be whole grains, and greens. So top two foods for those GLP receptors and lowering your appetite in a food form natural way. So in this bowl of brawl, we had lentils, rye berries, oats, and wheat berry. And Larry just added a little bit of cinnamon to it. He's going to add banana to his. You can add anything that appeals to you really in this bowl. But I have a little bit of pomegranate seeds, cinnamon. They also suggest any kind of ground flax. That's a great way to get your daily flax seeds. Not seeds, but your ground flax. Pumpkin or sunflower seeds, raw walnuts, chocolate vinegar, which I've never heard of. Dates would be good, a little bit of raisin. We already said soy milk, I think. And they suggest some chopped mint. So Larry's going to mix all this together and enjoy it. So I didn't mix it at all, so you want to mix those lentils in really nicely. But a very hearty breakfast that
And the banana gives it all that sweetness.
Oh yeah, it'll be wonderful. There we have it.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It does.